A few months ago, I came home from work. I think I'd had a particularly trying day at the office, maybe a lot of court going on or a case that didn't go the way I thought it should have gone. As I sat down at my computer to write in my journal, I thought, why do I do this and what do I do? And this is what I wrote. My job is about taking the drug-addicted young woman and being firm enough to make her realize that she has reached rock bottom, but compassionate enough to see that she gets the treatment necessary to beat her addiction. It is about building trust with an 8-year-old girl who has been raped and molested by someone she thought she could trust, to the point that she can talk to me about it, and then building the courage in her to go in front of a room full of strangers and tell them about what happened. It is about convincing a woman who has been beaten hundreds of times by the man she thinks she loves and whom she thinks loves her, and finding a way to break the cycle of violence that goes on, not only with her, but with her children and the generations to follow. It is about looking the drug dealer, murderer, or child molester who has threatened you or had you threatened in the eye and saying, I'm going to do everything in my power to put you away so that you can never do this to anyone again. My job is about having opportunities to make a difference in the community in which I live, and then using the skills, talents, and abilities I have to take advantage of those opportunities and actually making a difference. It is about trying your best to make a difference, even when most of the time there is no way to measure the results, even when it seems that most of the time your efforts appear to fail, and continuing anyway because there are moments when the successes, a child who has been freed from the fear of her molester, the woman who realizes for the first time that she does not have to be controlled by an abusive husband, the young man who sees the world for the first time through drug-free eyes and a drug-free mind and realizes that he has the potential to be whatever he wants to be, those are the things that let you know that it is all worth it. And because of hope. Hope that the things that you are doing will make a difference somewhere, sometime, when no one will even know, that something you said or did causes a good decision to be made instead of a destructive one, and because of it, the world is just a little bit better. A successful prosecution is about winning the case, getting the conviction, and sending the bad people away. It is about knowing when a prosecution is not even the right thing to do, even though the law allows it, and then having the courage to stand up for that decision. Prosecution is about long hours, bad publicity, angry people, not enough money, and dealing with the worst our society has to offer. It is about preparation, defense attorneys whose job it is to do anything and everything they can to win a case, and judges who need to move a docket. It is about that moment of anxiety when the jury comes in and waiting while the judge reviews the verdict, and then the incredible rush when the word guilty is read. Prosecution is about wearing the white hat, being the good guy even when the most vocal people say you are not, and standing up for what is right. It is about never having to go to court and argue for something that you do not believe in. It is about looking in the mirror that reflects your soul and knowing that what you see is good. It is about going to bed at night knowing that you will sleep well, not only because you are worn out from the battle, but because you know that you are on the side of truth and justice, gave it your best effort, and that you did make a difference. That is my job. That is what I do.